Hello, this video is for Gemini. Gemini, this is your July. So Gemini, guess what? A lot of you Geminis have already dealt with this situation. You've already dealt with the heartbreak. You've already dealt with the betrayal and the grief. Now, there's a lot of things that are going on here, Geminis, that maybe are still not coming through yet. Maybe still you haven't seen all of it yet. So in other words, you're not done with something because of the fact that with the Three of Swords, if you were not stabbed in the heart 3 times by the same person, listen carefully. If you were not stabbed in the heart 3 times by the same person, then you still have one more thing coming in that's going to give you a little bit of a trouble, meaning it's going to give you trouble where you're going to have trouble trying to decide what to do. You're going to have trouble deciding whether you want them back. You're going to have a little complications because you're going to want to give them that 3rd try. Now, here's the thing. You can save yourself a lot of heartache and a lot of trouble. You can save yourself a lot of grief by not allowing them back a 3rd time. If the 1st and 2nd time wasn't good, the 3rd time's not going to be a charm. It's not. That's a lie. That's a lie. So what I want you to do is to realize, again, if you have not been stabbed in the heart by 3 times by the same person, only 2 times or only 1 time, the 1 time, okay, you might go to the 2nd, but the 2nd time, don't go to the 3rd. Don't do it. Because if you get into that 3rd sword, what that's going to do is create a habit for you. It's going to create an addiction type thing for you. It's going to mean that you're going to continue over and over and over for the next 5 years to keep trying to deal with something that you shouldn't deal with. It's going to put you through more than troubled times. It's going to put you more than a rainstorm or a thunderstorm. It's going to put you through living hell. So that's your warning for July. Again, this is your July, Gemini. So that's your warning. Now, let's get into the better things that are coming in the month of July, shall we? So in the month of July, the Page of Swords shows up. Now, the Page of Swords, that's learning through the truth, okay? And that's got a lot to do with this card here, okay? You're going to learn through the truth of what happened. For some of you, through the truth of the 3 stabbings. For some of you, through the truth through the 2 heartbreaks and disappointments that happened. And for some of you, you may learn the truth early on. Because a lot of you Geminis, being that you're the twin, a lot of you aren't going to put up with the nonsense. A lot of you can be one, as you see, 1 sword and done. So this is what it's talking about. So some of you Geminis, good news is there is a light here at the end of the tunnel. Why? Because the Sun card shows up. And with this Sun card, it talks about having pleasure and happiness, success and achievement. It's kind of like having childlike feelings, excitement. You know when you first get to know somebody new and they give you those butterflies in your stomach? That's exactly what you're going to be feeling. So see, I told you that nobody's having a bad July. It's nobody's having a bad July. It's going to all turn out into your favor. Now, we're going to take one step at a time here. First, we're going to build on your optimism right now. We're going to build so that things become more optimistic to you. We want to get rid of any pessimistic feelings or thoughts or even memories of something from the past. We don't want to do that. What we want to do is move forward. How we're going to move forward is because you have the Page of Cups. The Page of Cups is meaning that you're sitting having ideas. You're thinking of something. You're coming up with ways to find new love, to find a new catch, to find a new partner, to find a new friendship. So a lot of things, not just in love, but a lot of things are going to be beginning new for you. Okay, Geminis? A lot of things are going to be beginning new for you. And this is talking about new friendships. It's talking about new relationships. It's talking about new connections and communications with family members, getting closer to somebody, maybe who you've always wished that things were a little bit better, or the things that were wishing that things were like they used to be with a particular family member. Maybe distance came between the two of you for whatever reason. Somebody may have gotten married. Somebody may have moved away. Somebody may have just gotten really, really busy or had a lot of things in their life that they were dealing with, and your communication kind of lacked a little bit. But now that person's going to come back through, and they're going to talk about how much they missed you. So that's good news. The other thing that's coming up in July for you is, in fact, you moving forward either in career or in your job itself. And career, when I say career, I'm talking about learning more, maybe having somebody mentor you with something. Again, a teacher. It's talking about taking classes. It's talking about moving up the ladder somehow. That could be through promotions. That can be through your bonuses. That can be through somebody definitely appointing you to a different position. For some of you, it could be being on the board of something, being involved with something, whether it's maybe it's Naranon, maybe it's some type of nonprofit organization, whatever. But whatever's going on here, this is all talking about you conforming to something that's very conventional, where your wisdom takes place, where your creative ideas come in. So there's a really great balance coming up for you. And as I said, July is going to look awesome for you. Not only that, but I must say, a lot of you may feel that you missed an opportunity in the recent past with a certain situation. Maybe this was job related. Maybe this was a relationship. Maybe this was being able to connect with somebody and talk with somebody. Maybe things didn't go as well as you planned at the time. But there is balance coming in. You have somebody who is completely faithful to you, somebody who is returning. Now, for some of you, this person returning is not the one who stabbed you 3 times. This one returning could be somebody that you've known a long time ago. This could be a high school sweetheart. This could be somebody that you used to go to kindergarten with. This could be somebody that you used to go to church with. This could be just somebody who used to be a friend, or maybe dated somebody that you knew, or was married to somebody that you knew and now got divorced. Whatever the situation is, there is a brand new enthusiasm that is coming across to you. This is pretty much you taking a risk or a chance. This is about you really wanting to find happiness and not settling or settling out to something that wasn't faithful to you. You're going to move forward into things that you feel can bring you exactly what it is that you're looking for. In the month of July, you're going to find yourself again making new connections. Somebody's definitely going to be talking about doing old things, the old ways, hanging around certain places, going to certain places that you used to go. Oh, I used to go here with this person. Oh, we used to do this with that person. No. For some of you, this could be yourself just hanging around, being the hermit, not going anywhere. You could be kind of losing faith in something. You could feel like, things weren't working out, but you're not seeing what July's holding. So now that you're watching this video, hopefully you're learning that, you know what? There might be somebody that's hanging around in the distance waiting to see what you're doing. There might be somebody who is spying on you from a distance. Maybe somebody who, thought they could have their cake and eat it too. Somebody who might be waiting for the right time, kind of like preying on you, waiting for the right time to pounce and to make their move to see if you're going to respond or not. But there's a lot of things that are coming forward here that I think you're going to be able to realize when somebody's telling you the truth or when somebody's doing something selfishly just for themselves. So be careful with that. But be willing to let go of something that is not giving you peace anymore, okay? Some of you are going to find out, like I said, in July, what's worth your time and what's not worth your time. You're also going to be challenged. Oh, yeah. If you think the universe isn't going to challenge you, wake up. Because you're going to be challenged. You're going to have somebody that's going to say all the right things that you want to hear. Because you're tired of being alone. Because you're tired of being lonely. Because you want to be held. You want to be loved. You want to be in a relationship. You want a commitment. And this person may promise that they're going to do all that. And yet, none of it's going to come in. So, again, remember, if you had 3, don't do no more. If you had 2, don't take them back. If you had 1, you might do it again because you need to learn that lesson. But some of you are too smart to even get there. You're going to be like, nope, I'm not going to the second level. I'm going to stay right where I'm going in the direction that I'm going. All right? Now, for some of you, you have a lot of support around you. Lean on the people that are in your life that want to encourage you, that want you to get you to the next level, that believe in you, that believe in your skills, that believe in your wisdom, that believe and trust in the faith that you have. You're also going to spend some time in July encouraging someone else to do exactly what it is that they've always wanted to do. Somebody who might be afraid to take that leap. Somebody who might be afraid to trust in the universe. You're going to help advise somebody on what steps to do next. And in the meanwhile, it's going to inspire you to do something else too. So you see, when you put that energy out, you're going to receive the same energy back. Your last card talks about, your very last card that comes up here is in fact feeling as if you have a competition to deal with. We have the Five of Wands. So Five of Wands can make you feel that during a conflict or during a challenge, that maybe somebody else is trying to take your spot, or somebody else is trying to take your job, or somebody else is trying to take the credit. But don't fear this. This right here is a card that talks about the fears that you have within you. So this card isn't predicting what you're going to do. This card is saying what you're already feeling. And what you're already feeling is fear, and it's fear alone, because fear is what is keeping you from moving to the next level. Fear is what's keeping you from trying for that new position. Fear is what's keeping you from going on to a new relationship. But you have to work on that fear issue quickly. Remember, everything is always working out for me. Everything is always working out for me. And that's all you need to keep on saying. So I can tell you during the month of July, you have money coming. You have love coming. You have freedom coming. You have a new adventure coming. You have new friends coming in. And you have a reacquaintance with a family member who you kind of lost a little contact with. But something's going to get much better quicker. As far as conflicts and challenges go, I really don't see any of those happening for the month of July other than within your own mind. Right now, the only argument or conflict you're going to have is fighting yourself to believe that you can take the next step, that you are good enough for what it is that you're trying to do. So be patient, but be still. Watch what goes on around you, and remember that in the month of July, you have so many surprises coming that there's too many to count. There's just too many to count. So with that being said, Gemini, enjoy your July.